We've got some news on Mr. Runyan and Mr. Cominsky. 2 hours ago, the New York Times posted the update. Some pretty interesting stuff. Let's get into this article. Please excuse my reading. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to do the best that I can. Let's go over the article, and I'm going to show you them picking up the boat. Ohio fishing duo charged with cheating and attempted grand theft. This is from the New York Times. The pair had stuffed walleye fish with lead balls at an Ohio fishing tournament last month in an attempt to win nearly $30,000, prosecutors said. I don't think any of these tabloids can really get their numbers right because a lot of people were saying it's actually 45, not 30. Some people were throwing around 30. Some people were saying 45. It was a lot of money. Here they are right here. Jacob Ryan and Chase Cominsky, center left and center right, after they won a previous tournament in April. A month after a two-person fishing team at an Ohio contest scandalized the competitive fishing world when organizers said they engorged walleyes with lead balls to increase their weight, a grand jury indicted both men on Wednesday on felony charges of cheating and attempted grand theft. The pair, Jacob Runyan, 42, of Ashtabula, whatever it is, Ohio, and Chase Cominsky, 35, of Hermitage, Pennsylvania, also face one count each of possessing criminal tools, a felony, and of unlawful ownership of wild animals, a misdemeanor. Wow. Cuyahoga County Prosecutor Michael C. O'Malley said in a statement that the men's actions were not only dishonorable, but also criminal. Mr. Runyan and Mr. Cominsky could not be reached for comment on Wednesday, and it was unclear who their legal representation was or if they had any. On September 30th, the pair participated in a Lake Erie Walleye Trail tournament in Cleveland, where the indictment said they did knowingly engage in conduct designed to corrupt the outcome of the event. Competitors were tasked with capturing 5 of the heaviest walleye fish in Lake Erie, and the winner was to be determined by a weigh-in. Mr. Runyan and Mr. Cominsky approached the scale with fish significantly heavier than what was standard. Jason Fisher, the tournament's director, said in a dramatic reveal at the weigh-in captured on video, Mr. Fisher prodded the stomach of the walleye caught by the pair and then sliced the fish open to reveal its contents, a lead ball. More were found in other fish presented by the two men. "We got weights in fish," Mr. Fisher exclaimed to jeers from the crowd. Onlookers swiftly gathered near Mr. Fisher to get a closer look at the lead ball he brandished in the air. In all, Mr. Runyan and Mr. Cominsky had stuffed their catch with 10 weights, each one weighing 8 to 12 ounces, as well as several walleye fillets, the prosecutor's office said. The pair were disqualified and asked to leave. Had they placed first, Mr. Runyan and Mr. Cominsky would have won nearly $30,000, the prosecutor's office said. They came in first place at 3 previous Lake Erie Walleye Trail events in June, July, and September. Mr. Fisher said on Wednesday that the pair were given checks for first place but did not specify how much their past winnings amounted to. In a video posted on the tournament's Facebook page last week, Mr. Fisher said the cheating scandal was one of the most disgusting, dishonest acts that the fishing world has ever seen in live time. The individuals involved here appeared to have put greed and ego in front of anything else, forever tainting our sport, he said. The Ohio Department of Natural Resources responded to the incident and conducted an investigation. The prosecutor's office said the department declined to comment. About 2 weeks after the tournament, the local law enforcement executed a search warrant and seized a Ranger Pro Fisherman model fiberglass boat and trailer belonging to Mr. Cominsky that was used in the tournament, according to the indictment. The boat is now being held by the state's Department of Natural Resources, the prosecutor's office said. If convicted, Mr. Runyan and Mr. Cominsky could face up to a year in prison and up to $2,500 in fines for 3 of the felony charges. A conviction on the 4th charge of unlawful ownership of wild animals, a misdemeanor could trigger an indefinite suspension of their fishing license. The prosecutor's office said that, adding that this charge stemmed from the walleye fish fillets that were aboard on the day of the tournament. They will be arraigned on October 26th, said Anna Horn.
Is registered to Chase Cominsky of Hermitage. Investigators say he was involved in the scandal.